So let's look at a scenario where a doctor is billing an insurance company for a set of services provided to a patient. Right now, that would require adjudication of that claim by a central system. Instead, a proof of service model could access the blockchain event ledger for that patient-doctor pair, which is a more concept of Solve.Care Foundation platform. In Solve.Care platform, you have every patient and doctor interaction stored in the blockchain ledger. Proof of service computation would access the event ledger and calculate what is the probability that the care was indeed delivered for the right purpose and the right sequence and at the right cost. If the proof of service score is high, then the insurance company can make the payment without doing adjudication, particularly if the amount of payment is small and it meets your thresholds. So we are essentially going to decentralize back-end systems such as adjudication, cost sharing, reconciliation, review, and replace them with a distributed computing model that proof of service implements. As a patient, I could look at a proof of service score and determine if I'm getting the right care as compared to best practices. You as an insurance company could look at a proof of service score to determine if you should pay the bill or if you should review it further. A doctor can look at a proof of service score to determine what is the probability of them getting paid and how much they're going to get paid. So it completely moves the logic out of the back-end systems into real-time transaction between two people or two entities. So it advances our entity-centric model of healthcare administration and totally decentralizes the back-end. So every stakeholder in the healthcare ecosystem benefits from it, but the adoptee of proof of service is obviously those who administer benefits. So whether you are a Medicaid agency or a Medicare program, TRICARE, or insurance, commercial insurance, employee benefit management, any and every entity that is responsible for ensuring that the right payment is made to the right person for the right reason and for the right amount is going to be able to adopt CareCoin with this underlying proof of service model. The second element of CareCoin that we haven't talked about is escrows. You can tie a time release payment to proof of service, and you can say that I want to automatically pay someone based on the proof of service score computed by somebody else. So in that model, the doctor is guaranteed a timely payment without having to wait for a long adjudication cycle. So we can fundamentally redefine everything that we know about healthcare payments and decentralize it and make it incredibly transparent and do it at a fraction of the cost we spend today.